Everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a philosophy that has guided emperors, artists, and everyday people for centuries. Stoicism. But we're not just going to talk about the famous quotes. We're going to explore 7 unwritten laws of a Stoic life. The practical, day-to-day principles that can help you build unshakable inner peace and resilience. This isn't about suppressing your emotions. It's about understanding them and mastering your response. Let's get started. First up, the law of perception. You don't control what happens, but you always control how you interpret it. Think about that. 2 people can face the exact same challenge: a missed flight, a critical comment, a project failure. One person sees it as a catastrophe, a sign that the world is against them. The other sees it as an inconvenience, a learning opportunity, or even a redirect to a better path. The event itself is neutral. It's our judgment, our story about the event, that causes our suffering. The Stoic practice is to pause before reacting. Ask yourself, is this situation truly bad, or am I just telling myself it is? By choosing a more empowering perspective, you reclaim your power from external chaos. It is about consciously shifting your focus from "this is terrible" to "what can I learn from this?" or "how can I move forward?" This simple shift is the foundation of a tranquil mind. The second unwritten law is what I call the law of the present moment. The past is ash. The future is smoke. All you truly own is this breath. We spend so much of our mental energy agonizing over past mistakes or worrying about a future that hasn't happened. The Stoics knew this was a recipe for anxiety. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to live in the here and now. This isn't about ignoring the past or failing to plan for the future. It's about recognizing that your point of power is always in the present. When you find your mind drifting into regret or worry, gently guide it back. What can you do? Right now, you can take one small step, have one important conversation, or simply appreciate the feeling of the air you're breathing. By anchoring yourself in the present, you stop wasting energy on what you can't change and start investing it where it truly matters. The present moment is your only field of action. Next, we have the third law. The law of action. Focus only on what is within your control. This is the famous dichotomy of control. So much of our frustration comes from trying to manage things we have absolutely no power over: the weather, traffic, other people's opinions, the economy. The Stoics saw this as insanity. Instead, they focused their energy with laser precision on their own domain. Their thoughts, their judgments, their choices, and their actions. Imagine drawing a circle around yourself. Inside that circle is everything you control. Outside is everything you don't. A Stoic dedicates 100% of their effort to what's inside their circle. If someone is rude to you, you can't control their behavior, but you can control your response. You can choose to be kind, to be indifferent, or to walk. Why? When you stop wrestling with the uncontrollable, you liberate an immense amount of energy and peace. This is true freedom. The fourth unwritten law is a powerful one. The law of character over circumstance. The quality of your character is more important than the quality of your life. We often chase external validation: the perfect job, the big house, social status. The Stoics argued that these things are indifferents. They're nice to have, but they have no bearing on your worth as a human being. What truly matters is virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Are you honest? Are you brave in the face of fear? Are you fair to others? Are you disciplined in your desires? A Stoic strives to be a good person, regardless of whether they are rich or poor, famous or unknown. Your external life can be stripped away in an instant, but your character, inner citadel, yours to build and protect forever. True wealth isn't in your bank account. It's in the integrity of your soul. Now, for the fifth law, the law of impermanence. Remember that everything you love is on loan from fortune. This might sound pessimistic, but it's actually a profound call to appreciate the present. The Stoics practiced something called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. They would visualize losing the things they held dear, not to be morbid, but to cultivate gratitude and prepare themselves for life's inevitable changes. Think about the people you love, your health, your home, by gently reminding yourself that these things are not guaranteed to be here tomorrow. You love them more fiercely today. It strips away complacency. It turns a routine morning coffee with a loved one into a precious moment. It doesn't make you anxious. It makes you present and deeply thankful for the gifts you have right now, for as long as you have them. The sixth unwritten law is the law of shared humanity. You are a citizen of the world. The Stoics were some of the This fosters empathy and compassion, not anger. It calls on us to be helpful and tolerant, to work for the common good. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for the hive is not good for the bee." Your personal well-being is tied to the well-being of the whole. This perspective encourages us to act with kindness, fairness, and a sense of duty to our fellow humans. Finally, we arrive at the seventh law, the law of the inner scorecard. Seek your own approval, not the applause of the crowd. In a world obsessed with likes, shares, and external validation, this is perhaps the most difficult and liberating law to live by. The Stoics believed that the only judgment that matters is your own. Did you act with virtue? Did you do your best with what you controlled? Were you true to your principles? If the answer is yes, then the opinions of others are irrelevant. Seeking applause makes you a slave to others. When your self-worth becomes fragile, dependent on a force outside your control. But when you live by an inner scorecard, your peace of mind becomes solid, unshakable. You become the judge of your own success, based on the standard of your own character. This is the ultimate source of self-respect and tranquility. So there you have it. 7 unwritten laws for a Stoic life. Control your perceptions. Live in the present. Focus on your actions. Prioritize your character. Embrace impermanence. See yourself as a citizen of the world. And seek your own approval. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are active, daily practices. It's a lifelong journey, not a destination. Start with just one. Maybe this week, you focus on drawing that circle of control. See what changes. You might just find the strength and serenity you've been looking for. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that like button and subscribe for more content on practical philosophy for modern life. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these laws you were going to try to implement first. Until next time, stay strong and be well.